All right, folks, Justin Plummer here, the owner of the International Wrestling Cartel. And this Saturday, March 16th, it marks a very historic night for the company. It's our 18-year anniversary event. And for the first time in history, the two men that you see sitting here with me, John McChesney, the Super Indie Champion, Wardlow, the Heavyweight Champion, will step into the ring together, and it will be title for title. So the contract was just signed a few minutes ago, gentlemen. We wanted to get right here onto the internet so that we could ask a few questions that you seem to be interested in. So let's dive right into it. History's going to be made, and the biggest question here to start things off from Burn It Down 31 on Instagram. He wants to know which title has a better lineage and why. And John, you've been around a while. Why don't you tell us your thoughts?
Yeah, 18-year anniversary. I've been around for 16 years of those 18 years in IWC. Now, this has been held by AJ Styles, Chris Sabin, CM Punk, Sterling James Keenan. I personally beat low-key CM Punk and Glenn Spector in the same night to win this the first time back in 2004. The Super Indie title is the cream of the crop in the International Wrestling Cartel.
What are your thoughts, Wardlow, three-time heavyweight champion? You disagree?
Well, I don't know who all has held this, but I know I currently hold this.
You do?
Therefore, this championship is the most prestigious in our company. And once that is on my opposite shoulder, they will both equally be as important.
Okay, all right.
And something to note here, now this will be the first time it is title for title, but one of you will be only the second man to ever hold them at the same time. You may know him as Elias with WWE, the only other man to hold these both at the same time. So the winner of this match on Saturday, whether it's Wardlow or John McChesney, you're going to go down in the history books with some pretty big names.
Yeah. Speaking of history books, the last time that somebody held both titles, Logan Shulo, about 15 seconds after he had both in each hand, I kicked him in the face and pinned him to win that title right there. So he only held it for 15 seconds. I'm not even going to let you get the chance to hold both of them come this Saturday, because both these are going to be mine on my shoulders.
So WWE's Elias is the only person in the history books to hold these two titles at the same time.
That's right, yeah.
But he did it for what, 15, 30 seconds?
15 seconds, yeah.
Okay.
And he got counted to 3.
So Wardlow will be the first person in history to carry both of these titles for as long as I please.
Okay. All right. What else? You got some more questions?
We got a bunch here. We had a lot of people chiming in. Cody here on Facebook wants to know something. Wants to know if you've done a little opposition research here. He says, name a match from your opponent that impresses you the most. Wardlow, why don't you start off? Have you looked into any big leagues former matches to see how he most stands out?
Well, let's be honest. It's pretty hard to impress me. So, impressed, I'm not impressed by anything. I will say his match with Low-Key, I believe it was Super Indie Tournament. Yeah. It was a hell of a match, but let's be honest.
You're not impressed. Well, there's a lot to pick from now.
Yeah,
Only 5 years to pick from here, but there's been a hell of a few matches from Wardlow in those 5 years. Anything stand out?
Not impressed by much. You know what? I'm gonna be the bigger man and say I was impressed by you. I was very impressed by you when you beat Jack Pollock for that title. You guys had that 2 out of 3 falls match, and I wasn't there that night, and I saw all the footage of you being crazy and pulling out a cage at the last minute, and I thought it was one hell of a feat for you to drop Pollock from the top rope through the ring. You know, now I know what I'm dealing with in Wardlow, and that impressed the hell out of me, but come this Saturday, that shit's out the window, because I'm going to take the titles.
All right, we got another one here now. I hope security over there, you're ready for this one, because these guys might get a little fired up. John, we'll start with you. This is from Chad on Facebook. What do you think the biggest weakness of Wardlow is heading into this main event on Saturday?
His mind. That's what it is. It's his mind. He thinks he's the man. I've been doing this a long time, and my game has always been my mind. I know what it takes to win under any circumstance.
Absolutely.
So that's what the weakness is.
Wardlow, big league's biggest weakness heading into Saturday. What do you think?
Well, let's take a step back. My confidence is my weakness. My mind is my weakness? No. You're right. I am very confident. I know I'm the man. And that is exactly why I've carried this. What, it's been 3 years, and this has been absent for what, maybe 2 or 3 months out of the past 3 years I've carried this.
It's true.
It's the same reason I'm going to carry these two for the next 3 years.
Jesus.
My confidence in my ability is my strength. My mind is my strength. Before we even talk about the physical side of things. So what was the question? What is John's biggest weakness?
John's biggest weakness? In your eyes, what are you thinking? If you want to give it away.
I mean,
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Which one do I choose?
Oh, man. All right.
I mean, his weakness is he's the opponent across the ring for me.
The man standing across from Wardlow. Okay, well, let's change direction here because this next question from Petrie DS10 on Instagram kind of takes a different look at this match. He wants to know, how big of a factor is Jackson Argos and the reset button
Are you kidding me?
influencing you and your preparations for this match? Because we know he's got the power of the reset button, whether any of us like it or not. He could cash it in for that. He could cash it in for that.
If you don't mind, let me start with this one.
Yeah, go ahead.
Jackson Argos is not even worth a pimple on my ass. I am not worried about Jackson Argos one bit. Him and Team Canada can go get lost and do whatever they want. Him and that reset button don't mean anything. And if he does try to cash in on me, I will kick him right in his mouth and send him right back up to Ontario or wherever the hell he's from.
First off, that is the least of my concerns, is Jackson Argos. My God.
It's true.
I invite Argos to come down. Please, I'll send that laptop right up where the sun don't shine.
Well, listen, this is a historic moment, 18 years, first time ever. I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure he's not there, at least legally what I have to do. I know you guys would welcome a challenge with open arms, but
Argos,
we want this match pure. We're going to keep
Argos,
this match pure.
When it comes time for you to hit that reset button, I hope you have your eyes set on the tag team or the high stakes title, because these two, no chance, bud.
That's not.
There's your warning. I hope you're listening.
I will agree with you on
See,
that.
we're coming together here. So let's wrap this up then. The biggest question of them all, Epic Geek 23 on Instagram. He wants to know, heading in to the main event, title versus title, this weekend, March 16th, what is your biggest advantage in this match? And better yet, why do you think you're going to win? We want to defer to the younger,
what's my
newer-
biggest advantage? I'm Wardlow. I mean, what other advantage do I need? I have dominated this company for the past 3 years. I've beaten everybody on the roster, except for John. I mean, this isn't even a question. My advantage is I'm me. And I have trained harder than I've ever trained before in my life for this. Come this weekend, I promise you, you will see the biggest, baddest version of Wardlow you have ever seen. I'm the biggest I've ever been. I'm in the best shape of my life. There is nothing that is going to stop me from taking these two titles home Saturday night.
Yeah, you want to talk about not being impressed, huh? All right? Look me in my eyes, Wardlow. 18 months ago, in July of 2017, my shoulder was dislocated and hanging out of my body, and I kicked Adam Cole in the face and pinned him for this championship. I had surgery, I was gone for 19 months, and I strolled my ass right back into an IWC ring for the first time in 19 months, and I pinned one of the most decorated Super Indie champions ever, in Jonathan Gresham. I've been doing this for 18 years, and you need to start showing me respect, all right? Because this Saturday, I'm going to whoop your ass. I don't care how big you are. This heart inside of here is bigger than you times 10. And I'm going to hold that title and this title. And I'm going to be going down in history as the best champ the International Wrestling Cartel has ever seen.
You better calm down before I turn this whole news station into a train wreck. Jonathan Gresham, Adam Cole, very cool. They're the size of my right leg. Okay? So, but you want to say size doesn't matter, it's the size of the heart. If you had an x-ray, you would see my heart covers this massive body. All right? You want to talk about respect, you want to get real. Saturday, that little precious arm of yours, I will rip it out of its socket. I will rip it off your body and I will beat you with it. You want to stand up and get in my face, you think you're hot shit. I know you've ran IWC for many years, but it's time. It's my time. I said it in December that 2019 is the year of Wardlow, and I wasn't playing around. I'm undefeated thus far. And next is accomplishing this.
All right, gentlemen, it's getting a little heated in here. I can see we're getting worried back there, so we'll wrap this up. March 16th, Big League John McChesney, Wardlow, first time ever, title for title in one night. It's our 18-year anniversary event. Head on over to IWCWrestling.com for tickets and information, and we hope to see you there. Would you guys calm down? Come on. Just relax. Just relax.
Get this thing off.